What happens when a brand is struggling to stand out or they feel that they're struggling to connect with their audience? Chances are, most of the time, they'll either turn to a massive rebrand or they'll seek trending templates hoping to grab that attention. But using trending templates over time can cause more confusion because you end up creating different varieties of assets that are not really truly aligned with the core purpose of your brand. I want to show you a process that will help you align purpose, your audience, and color throughout your visual communication so you can show up with intention that aligns with your audience and helps you stand out. Hola, I'm Nicte Cuevas for CreativePro, the essential how-to for professional designers. You got the client brief and you're so excited to get started that you want to jump right into design. But I want to tell you to stop for a second and really start with a strategy. Having a strategy that aligns the purpose and intention and really helps you understand not only the brand, but the audience that it's serving will really help you stand out. So what I like to do is I like to sit down and think about the reason why the company exists beyond making money. And this is a great process that you can do for yourself or for your clients to really realign. You can use some sticky notes to write down, why are they in business beyond making money? Are they changing someone's lives? Are their products helping solve a health issue? Are they helping them with some overwhelm? Be very specific. Then filter that down and really think 3 to 5 categories that aligns with the brand's goals. This is all information that you're going to pull towards the end so that you think about this when you're designing. Then thinking about the audience. A lot of the times we just get the demographics, which is just their age, gender, location, income, occupation, and that's helpful, but it's not really letting you know the deep insight behind how the audience consumes or connects with the brand. What I like to do is really go into the psychographics and use empathy mapping to really think about the audience. So thinking about what are their communication preferences? Do they like long form content? Do they prefer to watch videos to learn? All of these information is key to how you can design and present your visual communication. Once you've done that, then here's the fun part, which I love to do, is talking about how the brand colors connect with not just the brand itself, but your audience. So one of the things that I always encourage people to do is that our perception is often connected in 3 ways: psychological, physiological, and cultural. And yes, there is the personal connection to color, but when it comes to branding, you cannot control someone's personal perception of a color. So what I always like to do is just write down what those colors mean to you from your current brand, or if you're looking to add new colors, write positive associations and negative associations. And then you repeat that process, but think about that for your audience. What would be the positive associations for the colors and those negative associations? Then, once you've done that, you can really shift to how you start to use your colors. If you already have marketing content, use a spot on a board, whether you're using Firefly or Miro, and upload your designs to see how that looks across the board. When you start to see all your designs together, it makes it really easy to see the direction that you are going in and where you can adjust. Then what I highly recommend is that you start to build your meaning through color and direction. And what you want to do is start to pull in your colors, give them a name, often tied to emotion. It's really helpful because you'll start to remember it. And then add at least 3 key emotions that represent that color. Do that for your leading brand colors, your secondary colors, and your accents or neutrals. Then at the end, you can just go in, write the color name, and change the color background so that you can have a quick overview of your colors. And that will give you something like this. So here you can see that I've added the brand color names, I've added the 3 keywords that connect to that color, and you can start to see how the brand is taking shape. However, when it comes to some of the branded templates, they almost started to look like a template, copy paste, and it really wasn't helping. When you redirect how you use colors and you develop a color palette system, you're able to create something that still feels on brand but gives you room to grow. So for this brand, we were launching a new flavor for the chocolates, which was with blueberries. So we added these accent colors and we created a color palette called Blueberry Bliss that still pulled on the primary brand colors, but then added strategic colors for that particular product that we were promoting. Then whenever we were talking about the heritage of the brand, we had a certain color combination that we use. And then for customer reviews, we use these colors strategically. And that is how you align with your brand's core purpose and mission to create a brand system that not only supports that, it connects with your audience and it shows up with purpose and personality.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.